Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of December from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. So I'll be starting with these two decks. The first is by Angelic Revelation 144, the Fire and Ice Lenormand, and then I'll go ahead and grab some insight from the Truth decks, the Soulmate edition by Pretty Spirits. So let's get started and take a look and see what it is that you need to know for the first half of the month, for your love connection, and how it's impacting your life right now, heading into the first half of December. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. We have Clover, a very happy surprise. Okay, so maybe there's a surprise that's coming in for you the first half of December. Let's see what else. Ooh, Twin Flame. Okay, beautiful card. You mirror each other for growth and healing. And whenever I see this particular card, it reminds me of a bride, you know, a wedding. That looks like a wedding dress to me. A bouquet of flowers, of course. There could be perhaps unexpected proposals, or some of you could even be attending a wedding the first half of December. You could be marrying your twin flame, okay, or connecting with your twin flame the first half of the month. Look at this, we have the masculine. So the divine masculine twin, perhaps, is coming through in this reading. All right, so let's see what that's about. Let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, for the first half of December for this love and life reading. So what do we need to know about your twin flame connection? Perhaps your masculine is recognizing the twin flame connection. Maybe they didn't before. That could be a part of the surprise here for you, Divine Feminine. For those of you who are at a distance and in separation, there might be a surprise connection, reconnection, communication. You guys might have experienced this tower moment, and so therefore this could be an indication that some of you guys are in separation. You're not together right now. But with this happy surprise, whatever happened here, it could have been an unexpected breakup for some of you. You know, maybe you guys had plans to get married, or for some of you, maybe you were already married. But this represents a catastrophe, an upheaval. But I also see the tower as a blessing in disguise. You know, you guys had to maybe experience something difficult in your partnership to maybe get rid of a faulty foundation to begin with. Something just wasn't adding up, maybe. But there are definitely necessary changes that needed to happen here. We do have the Justice card. Some of you could be a Libra or focused on a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. Right next to Twin Flame. So there is this need to balance the scales between the two of you. Maybe things are a little bit off kilter right now between you and your masculine Divine Feminines. Some of you, take this only if it makes sense. If you are married to your masculine, maybe you guys had this tower moment, you went into separation, and of course you're feeling drawn to them because they are your twin. You guys mirror each other, but there's healing that perhaps is needed right now. And there's this need for clarity and the truth. That's a part of the Justice energy here. But look at this, we've got the Moon. So some of you could be dealing with a Pisces as well, or you could have Pisces in your chart. Isn't that interesting? We've got clarity and the truth, and we have deception and secrets right here. So it could have been this masculine who was keeping secrets from you, Divine Feminine, and that's what created this tower. But the truth always comes out, doesn't it? It always does. It finds a way to resurface. Who knows? It could be this masculine who is feeling, if there were infidelities or however way they were being deceptive, with that Nine of Swords right here, I feel they're struggling. That's just what I'm getting with this masculine. And we're not always out to blame the masculine, but we do have a masculine card here. So I really feel that whoever represents the divine masculine energy in this connection did something to create that tower. And so this is somebody who is feeling depressed. They're not happy. This is a card of fears and anxieties, of insomnia, night terrors, nightmares. You know, they can't seem to turn those thoughts off is what I'm getting. Especially knowing that perhaps they hurt you. And it's also one of those situations where they ended up hurting themselves when they hurt you, Divine Feminine. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Temperance card coming in as well. We are in Sagittarius season here. So maybe first half of December, there will be communication, finally balance restored maybe. The Justice card is about balancing things out. And here's the balance, but it's going to take time. So if you enter into the first half of the month and see that things are still a bit off between you and your person, it might take a little bit more time. So it requires patience, truly, to see how this is all going to work itself out. You guys could, part of the surprise could also be an unexpected reunion between the two of you. But I'm still feeling that even though you guys might see each other, maybe during the holiday season, maybe first half of December, a conversation can happen. I'm just feeling here that there's a lot for you guys to talk about. A lot of healing still that needs to happen. And then we've got the Lovers card right here. Some of you could also be dealing with a Gemini. So here's the love right here, the romance, the sexual attraction. I don't think that's ever been an issue. The love and the attraction that you have towards each other. You guys are coming in as twin flames. And whenever we see the Lovers card in a spread, there's a choice that needs to be made. A decision that needs to be made. Who does that decision fall on? Does it fall on the masculine shoulders or the feminine? At the end of the day, you both have choices to make in your life. What feels right for you? Is it worth revisiting? Are you interested in a reunion? Or have they hurt you so much that you're just ready to move forward? That is your choice. That is your option. That is your decision. It's your life. Because this has not been an easy journey. Five of Pentacles, okay? Insecure, struggles, the breakup, somebody who was left out in the cold. Could have been the masculine who was left out in the cold, or it could have been the masculine who left you out in the cold, Divine Feminine. But this happened. Three of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, depression, you name it. It was difficult. Love triangles, third-party situations. It hurt. It hurt big time. We've got the Five of Cups. So this is sadness, this is loss, this is grief, regrets. I can't help but tap into that energy for this masculine. Maybe they've got a lot of regrets over how they treated you, Divine Feminine, which is why they are dealing with insomnia and anxieties. They can't sleep at night. And maybe what it is that they want at this point is to commit to the partnership. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. So that's a possibility that they're ready to commit to the connection. But I can't help but feel that this could be where my feminines are at. You're guarded. You've got your boundaries up. which is totally understandable. Even though you've been through something difficult, you know, we clearly see that there was a Tower moment here. That's very difficult to endure. And so even if there is an offer towards reconciliation, I just am feeling here for my feminines, there's a part of you that wants that, yes, but there's also a part of you that is protecting your heart because you don't want to get hurt. That is what I'm getting there. So let's add to it. What else do we need to know? So let's grab some cards from the Truth decks. Soulmate Edition. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. Falling out of love. Do you see that? Is this you, Capricorn? If you represent the feminine, this could be you falling out of love with somebody because they hurt you. Prideful, okay. That could be the masculine. You know, too much in their pride and ego, perhaps, to reach out, to make amends. And then we have karmic cycles. Wow. Certain cycles that need to play out and phase out. So let's grab some tarot. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot, Volume 1. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. So you guys have had some challenges here. You don't experience a Tower and just forget about it the next day. It affects your life. It affects how you allow people to come into your heart space, into your life. We do have the King of Cups coming in. So Divine Feminines, this is interesting because if you're falling out of love with somebody, there might be someone else that's coming in. Could be this masculine. This could be a new love here who's telling you they're devoted. They're yours. You know, this is somebody who wants to be a part of your life. This isn't somebody who's going to cheat on you, who's going to break your heart, get you involved in third-party situations. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, hardworking, committed. So we've got masculine energy coming through, telling you that if you endured infidelities, trust issues in your partnership, which could be why you're feeling protective of your heart space right now, Divine Feminine, considering we've seen the Moon, Three of Swords, separation, grief, heartbreak, all of those things. And if we've got this masculine who's ready to commit to you, but they're coming in very slowly because they're not sure if you're even open to it. But I can tell you here that they are willing to put in the work. They don't expect you to carry the weight of everything in the partnership. And maybe they didn't pull their weight in the partnership before, but they are now. It's up to you, of course, Divine Feminine, if you allow them back into your life. Because clearly right now, nothing's happening. It's not moving. It's at a stalemate. Yeah. You guys are kind of stuck right now. Maybe wondering, should I let this person back into my life? So you've got some choices for sure. I feel you both do. You both have some choices to make here as to how this is all going to unfold in the future. So that's where I'm going to wrap this one up, Capricorn. If you'd like to watch part 2 of this reading, please head over to my Patreon page. That link will be down below, as well as information on how to obtain your own personal private reading if that's something you're interested in. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Take care.